Surface area of composite cylinders. What is the surface area of the cake that needs to be covered with icing? Since you're covering this cake with icing, you do not include the bottom layer or the overlap between the top and the bottom layer of the cake. And remember, there are 2 points of overlap here. Let's start by taking the circular top of the bottom layer. This will be represented by the yellow shading. Instead of removing the overlap and adding the top circular portion of the top layer, also represented in yellow, we can just include this section as top of the bottom layer. The radius of the large yellow circle will be 60 centimeters. And the height of the cylinder on the bottom layer will be 12 centimeters. We'll use the acronym SNAT to solve. We'll start by drawing all the shapes. The large yellow circle will have a radius of 60 centimeters. The next shape we'll draw is the cylinder on the large bottom layer. The cylinder will have a radius of 60 centimeters and a height of 12 centimeters. Height is 12, and the base will be 2 times 3.14 times 60. And there's one of these cylinders. The last shape we have to draw will be the cylinder on the top layer. But first we need to know the radius of the top circle. 72 represents the diameter of the top circle. Radius is equal to diameter divided by 2. The radius will be 72 divided by 2. So the radius of the top circle will be 36 centimeters. Now we can get the area of the top cylinder. Remember that the height of the cylinder is going to be 10 centimeters. And the radius will be 36 centimeters. We'll draw our last picture. Again, the height will be 10 centimeters, and the base will be 2 times 3.14 times the radius of 36. We'll now solve for the area of our shapes. For the circle, its area is equal to pi times radius squared. Area equals 3.14 times 60 squared. 60 squared is 3,600. Multiply that by 3.14, and you get 11,304 centimeters squared. The formula for area of a cylinder is going to be area is equal to 2 times pi times radius times height. 2 times 3.14 times 60 times 12. And that will give us an area of 4,521.6 centimeters squared. And finally, the cylinder on the top layer. The formula is going to be area is equal to 2 times pi times radius times height, 2 times 3.14 times 36 times 10, and this gives us an area of 2,260.8 centimeters squared. To get the total area of the entire cake, we'll add all the three of those numbers together. And this will give us a total of 180,086.4 centimeters squared.